Yes, welcome back to the social science class today. So let us we can go to start unit number 1. What, where, how, and when. So this is unit number 1. So I will tell you there are total 12 lessons are there in 6th standard. So first term we can complete a 6th lesson, and second term we have to complete 6 lessons. So we can come to the first point. So what is history? First we can try to understand. So after that we can go to the point. Okay, history is generally divided into 3 parts. So one it is prehistory, second one it is proto-history, and third one it is history. So we can go to the next point. In prehistory, what we can study? Right to origin history, we can study stone ages. In the prehistory, we can study stone ages. In stone ages, we can divide into 3 parts. One it is Paleolithic, and second one it is Mesolithic, third one it is Neolithic. So try to understand what is Paleolithic. Paleo means old. What is Paleo? Paleo means old. Lithic means stone. Means we are going to study about old stone age. This is in the stone age. And second one it is Mesolithic. Meso means what? Middle. What is Meso? Middle. Lithic means stone age. Stone age. So last one it is Neolithic. Neo means new. Lithic means I have told you already. What is that? Is lithic. Lithic it is nothing. It's a stone age. Stone age. So once again I will tell you, history is generally divided into 3 parts. Number 1 it is prehistory. Second one it is proto-history. Third one it is history. Okay. In prehistory, what we can study? In prehistory, we can study stone ages, and in that stone ages, there are 3 parts we can make. Number 1 it is which stone age we can study? Paleolithic. What is Paleolithic? Paleolithic it is nothing. It's a old stone age. Second one it is Mesolithic. Mesolithic means what? Middle stone age. And number 3 it is Neolithic. What is the Neolithic? Neo means new stone age. So this is what prehistory. Okay. And next it is proto-history. What are the things we can study in the proto-history? Proto-history we can study manuscript and inscriptions. In the proto-history we can study what is manuscript, that also we are going to study in the proto-history, and what is inscriptions. So I will tell you. Let's say what is manuscript. Manuscript it is written on the palm leaf. Example you can take. Manu means what? Manu means hand. Hand written. Script means writing. Manu means what? Hand. Okay, manuscript means hand written documents. Also we have got in which period we have got? That is proto-history. Means middle stone age we can find this is. And next one it is inscriptions. What is inscriptions? Inscription it is nothing. It is written on the stone and metal. Ancient time people, what they did, they have written on the stone and they have written on the metal. So what we can call that is inscriptions we can call. So we can go to the history. In history part we have got plenty of the written document. So what we can call that is history we can call. History means total. I will tell you what is history. History it is nothing. It's a study of the past. Okay. We can come to the point. Unit number 1. What, where, how, and when. Okay. Finding out what happened. Example. Finding out what happened. See, yesterday what happened. See how you will come to know that is. You could read newspaper. You could watch television, and you could listen radio. Then you will come to know that yesterday what happened. So that is what happened yesterday. Okay. 1 year before what happened. So how you will come to know that is? Example, we will discuss with our friends 1 year before what happened. Otherwise, those who remembered will ask them. Okay, so 1 year before what happened, so we can remember by asking someone. Then what about long ago, 100 years ago, 1000 years ago, 5000 years ago, 10,000 years ago? Then how we should come to know that is? So example, see, because of that only what we have to do, we have to study the history. So many days, long days, what happened? So how you could come to know that is? So by reading the books, ancient book, okay, old book, so we can understand the long ago what happened. So that also we can see. Yes, let us, we can go to the first point. It is finding out what happened. There is one girl, it is there. Who is that is? Rashida. She sat in the house, and she was reading the newspaper. When she was reading newspaper, what happened? Suddenly her eyes fell on the one headline, small headline. What was the headline? The headline was 100 years ago. When she saw that headline, she got, she shocked. 100 years before. So this is what we can see here. And see, let us, we can come to the point, finding out what happened. Okay, so ancient time people, which type of the food the people, people were collecting the food. Example, ancient time people, what the the people they are doing. Ancient time, which type of the food the people were eating. So that also we are going to study. Number one. Second one, which type of the clothes the people wearing. So that also we can see. Houses. This is the very important point, which is houses. See, ancient time people, which type of the houses they were using. See, ancient time people in India. Let us, I will draw one map. Okay, in this map, let us, we can see this is the north, south, east, and this is west. Okay, ancient time, most of the people, what they did? Ancient time, the people started moving from one place to another place. Do you know why the people they started moving from one place to another place? Because of the, to find the food, to find the shelter, to find the water. Because of that, the people started moving from one place to another place. Example, those who are staying in the South India, this part, probably this part, the rain, it was not compatible, ancient time also and present day also in South India. And the North India, the people, they can get plenty of the water. So that we can see here. And South Indian people, what they did ancient time, those who settled here, ancient time, people, they started, moving from, south to north side, near the Ganga river. The Ganga river originate from Gangotri. It is located in Himalaya. And Brahmaputra river, okay, Brahmaputra, it can flow from India to which side? Northeastern part, China. Again it will come to the India. Again it will join to the which country? Bangladesh. Example, Ganga river, Ganga. Most of the people, they settled river near the river Ganga only. And South Indian people, those who settled before, what they did? They started moving from one place to another place. They settled near the which river? Brahmaputra river also. As example, one example I will tell you about Brahmaputra river. Brahmaputra river in India, we can call that is Brahmaputra river, river Brahmaputra. In China, the people, what they can call to the Brahmaputra river? Sangpo. This river, Brahmaputra river, is known as Sangpo. At the same time, that river, again it will join to the India. Okay, and again it will flow to the which country? Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, Brahmaputra river, what the people they can call Jamuna. Which river this is? Jamuna river is known as which river? Brahmaputra river. Sangpur river is known as which river? Brahmaputra river only. Okay, don't get confusion. Yes. So let us, we can go to the next point. It is houses. Which type of the houses the people were, where did people stay? Which type of the houses the people were using? So ancient time, people they were using pit houses. What is pit house? Pit house, it is made with the mud. Pit house, otherwise we can call that is mud house also we can call. Example I will tell you. What is pit house? Okay, ancient time what the people they can do? They can use the tools and techniques and they can dig the earth 5 feet or 6 feet or 10 feet. They can dig the earth. It is like U shape. They can dig the earth like this, and after that they can keep on top of the top, what they can keep? They can keep the small sticks and they can cover the soil. On the stick what will be there? Soil will be there. Again there will be one small, they can make one door. There will be one door, it is there. Okay, in front of the door they can keep the stick. Do you know why they can keep the stick? Because the wild animal should not attack on the people. Because of that, okay, the people they could stay here and they can, what they can do? They can sleep here. Okay, and one part what they can make? They can keep their food grains. What is food grain? Example, which they can collect the fruits. Example, let's say different type of the fruits they can keep, they can store. Let's say they can when they will hunt the animal, that death animal also they can keep here and they can sleep here also. Okay, so side of the place they can make like a bedroom only. Okay, so this is what we can see here. See, you just can observe this pit house. It is looking like igloo only. How igloo it will be there? So igloo, it is like igloo it is there. Okay, so igloo is different and pit house it is different. Okay, so ancient time the people they can use which type of the house? Pit house, otherwise we can call that is mud house also we can call. Okay, where did, second point, where did people live? So this is the very important point we can see here. And so first point it is food gatherers, second point it is hunters, animal rearing and travel. So let us, we can go to the first point, hunter, food gatherers. Food gatherers, ancient time what the people they did? They have collected different type of the fruits and they have stored in one place. So that also we can see here. And next it is hunters. Ancient time the people, most of the people they were hunters only. They can hunt the animal. So that is what we can see here. So let us, we can go to the next point. It is animal rearing. Little bit development it was there ancient time. What it was? So people started taking care of the animals such as buffalo, cow. So the people they started taking care of the animals ancient time. So that also we can see here. And the people last point it is travel. It is a very important point. Travel. The people started moving from one place to another place. Last point this is, the people started moving from one place to another place. I have told you before only. Why did people started moving from one place to another place? Because to find the shelter, because to find the water, to find the food. Because of that ancient time the people started moving from one place to another place. The people started traveling from one part to another, south south, those who have settled in South India, they started moving towards to the North India. Okay, and just I will ask you one question, very important question. Why did people settled near river only? Why? Because here near the river, which type of the land it is there? It was there fertile land, it was there. Because of that, the most of the people they settled near the river only. Second point, it is why they settled near the river only? Because every day they will get plenty of the water. Because of that. So, and Ganga river, near the Ganga river, the land it is too much fertile land we can see here. So this is what the people they settled near the river only. So this is what we can see here. And now, and most of the people they have settled in northwest India near the Indus river. So here in the Indus river, we can see here most of the people they have settled. Indus river present day in which country it is there? In present day Pakistan. So that also we can see here. Okay.